What if I told you that the universe isn't just alive, but constantly listening, that it's not merely responding to your thoughts and emotions, but actively seeking communication with you, and that there exists a precise method, hidden for centuries within the Rosicrucian tradition, for establishing direct two-way communication with the conscious intelligence of the cosmos itself? Today, I'm going to reveal these hidden techniques that allow you to speak directly to the universe, and more importantly, hear its response with unmistakable clarity. This isn't metaphorical language. It's a practical protocol developed by the mysterious Rosicrucian order, a secret society of mystics and scientists whose origins trace back to ancient Egypt, but who formally emerged in 17th century Europe as guardians of forbidden knowledge. The Rosicrucians understood something that modern quantum physics is only now rediscovering. The universe is fundamentally conscious, not as a vague, ambient awareness, but as a precise, responsive intelligence that interpenetrates all existence and communicates through specific channels that most humans have forgotten how to access. The first key insight from the Rosicrucian tradition is understanding what the universe actually is. Most people conceptualize the universe as the totality of physical matter and energy, stars, planets, galaxies, and the space between them. The Rosicrucian understanding inverts this completely. They recognize that what we call the universe is actually a vast conscious intelligence expressing itself through physical form, not a place but a being, not a what, but a who. This isn't mystical poetry, it's quantum entanglement at the cosmic scale. The second key insight is that this universal intelligence communicates through a specific language that isn't verbal or symbolic, but vibrational and geometric. The Rosicrucians called this the language of light, patterns of energy that convey meaning directly to consciousness without the limitations of human language. This communication occurs constantly, but most people have lost the ability to consciously perceive and interpret it. The third key insight is that establishing clear communication with universal intelligence requires activating specific receptors in the human energy field, what the Rosicrucians called the 7 seals of cosmic correspondence. These aren't metaphysical concepts. They're actual energetic structures within the human biofield that, when properly activated, allow for direct communication with the conscious universe. Now I'm going to share the exact protocol for activating these receptors and establishing clear two-way communication with universal intelligence. This protocol combines elements from the Rosicrucian tradition with modern understandings of quantum consciousness and biofield science. Step 1. Cosmic Attunement. The first step is attuning your personal energy field to the specific frequency range where universal communication occurs. Find a quiet space where you won't be disturbed. Sit comfortably with your spine straight. Place your hands palms up on your thighs. Close your eyes and take 7 deep breaths, inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your mouth. With each exhale, visualize your energy field expanding beyond the boundaries of your physical body, creating what the Rosicrucians called the sphere of cosmic resonance. As your field expands, silently declare, I now attune my consciousness to the frequency of universal intelligence. I open my being to direct communication with the cosmic mind. I activate the receptors of divine correspondence within my energy field. As you speak these words, visualize your expanded energy field beginning to pulse with a soft golden light, synchronizing with the rhythmic pulsation of the universe itself. This creates what the Rosicrucians called harmonic entrainment, aligning your personal frequency with the communication bandwidth of universal intelligence. Step 2. Seal activation. Once your field is properly attuned, the next step is activating the 7 energetic seals that serve as communication channels with the universe. These seals correspond to specific locations in your biofield, each resonating with a different aspect of universal intelligence. Begin at the base of your spine, visualizing a small spinning vortex of red light. As you focus on this area, silently declare, I now activate the first seal of cosmic correspondence. I open the channel of foundational communication with universal intelligence. Feel this vortex accelerating and expanding as it establishes connection. Move your attention to your lower abdomen, visualizing an orange vortex, and declare, I now activate the second seal of cosmic correspondence. I open the channel of creative communication with universal intelligence. Continue this process through all 7 seals. Third seal, solar plexus, yellow light. Fourth seal, heart, maist, green light. Fifth seal, throat, my blue light. Sixth seal, forehead, indigo light. Seventh seal, crown, fort, violet light. With each activation, feel the corresponding vortex expanding and connecting with the universal field. When all 7 seals are activated, visualize them connected by a luminous column of light running through the center of your body, creating what the Rosicrucians called the axis of divine communication. This completes the preparation of your personal receiving and transmitting apparatus. Step 3. Cosmic Dialogue. Initiation. Now that your communication channels are activated, you're ready to initiate direct dialogue with universal intelligence. This requires a specific approach that the Rosicrucians called thought beyond thinking, a state of consciousness that transcends both verbal thought and visualization. Place your attention at your heart center, feeling the green vortex pulsing with life. From this center, project a clear intention to communicate with universal intelligence. This isn't done through words or images, but through pure feeling intention, what quantum physicists call non-local consciousness. As you hold this intention, silently declare, I now initiate direct communication with the conscious universe. I speak not with words, but with the language of pure consciousness. I listen not with ears, but with my entire being. The dialogue begins now. Then enter a state of alert receptivity, not actively thinking or questioning, but maintaining perfect attention to whatever emerges in your awareness. This is the most challenging aspect of the protocol for most practitioners. The modern mind is conditioned for constant activity, analyzing, categorizing, questioning. Cosmic communication requires what the Rosicrucians called the sacred silence, a state of perfect receptivity without mental interference. Step 4. Universal response recognition. As you maintain this state of alert receptivity, the universe begins to communicate. This communication can take multiple forms: visual impressions, geometric patterns, symbols, or scenes that appear in your mind's eye, kinesthetic sensations, specific feelings or energetic movements in your body that carry distinct meanings, conceptual downloads, entire packages of understanding that unfold in your awareness without words or images, auditory transmissions, tones, harmonics, or occasionally words that you perceive internally, synchronistic signals, sudden insights or connections that link seemingly unrelated elements. The key is recognizing that these aren't products of your imagination, but actual transmissions from universal intelligence. The Rosicrucians developed specific criteria for distinguishing authentic cosmic communication from mental projection. First, universal communications carry a distinct energetic signature, a feeling of expansion, clarity, and resonance that transcends ordinary thought. Second, authentic transmissions often contain information beyond your current knowledge, insights, connections, or understandings that your personal mind couldn't have generated. Third, cosmic communications have a geometric quality, a sense of perfect pattern and proportion that ordinary thinking lacks. As you receive these communications, remain in the state of alert receptivity, neither analyzing nor questioning, simply witnessing what unfolds. Step 5. Cosmic Dialogue Deepening. Once you've established initial reception, you can deepen the dialogue by directing specific inquiries to the universe. This isn't done through verbal questions, but through what the Rosicrucians called thought forms of pure intention, concentrated packets of consciousness that contain your inquiry in its essence. From your heart center, project a clear intention regarding what you wish to understand or create. Then return to the state of alert receptivity, allowing the universe to respond in its own way. This creates a rhythm of communication, projection of intention followed by receptive listening, that establishes a true dialogue with universal intelligence. The Rosicrucians describe this as the cosmic conversation, a direct exchange between your individualized consciousness and the vast intelligence of the universe itself. Step 6. Integration and Embodiment. The final step in the protocol is integrating and embodying the communication you've received. This is crucial because cosmic dialogue isn't meant to be merely informational, it's transformational. The Rosicrucians understood that communication with universal intelligence changes your very being, aligning your personal consciousness with cosmic patterns. To complete the integration, place your hands over your heart and declare, I now integrate this cosmic communication into my complete being. I embody the wisdom received. I align my life with this understanding. The dialogue continues beyond this session, through the language of living. Feel the communications you've received permeating every cell of your body, every aspect of your consciousness. This creates what the Rosicrucians called the alchemical marriage, the union of personal and universal consciousness that transforms your entire experience of reality. For maximum benefit, practice this complete protocol 3 times weekly, preferably at dawn or dusk, times when the boundary between dimensions is naturally more permeable. As you develop this practice, you'll notice distinct shifts in your experience. First phase, weeks 1, mind 2, increased synchronicities in daily life, enhanced intuitive guidance in decisions, dreams becoming more vivid and meaningful, spontaneous insights about your life purpose. Second phase, weeks 3, mind 2, 5, direct answers to specific questions appearing in your awareness, physical reality reorganizing to reflect your true path, increased flow states in creative endeavors, spontaneous healing of old emotional patterns. Third phase, week 6, mind 2, two-way communication becoming natural and continuous, conscious co-creation with universal intelligence, access to knowledge beyond your personal experience, living in constant dialogue with the cosmos. Now, let me address some common challenges and their solutions. If you experience difficulty maintaining the state of alert receptivity, practice what meditation traditions call open awareness, attention without focus, presence without grasping. If you struggle to distinguish between universal communication and your own thoughts, notice the energetic quality of the information. Personal thoughts feel confined and circular. Cosmic communications feel expansive and novel. If you find your analytical mind constantly interrupting the process, use what the Rosicrucians called the sacred sound, a simple humming tone that occupies the verbal mind while allowing deeper communication to occur. Remember, speaking directly to the universe isn't about escaping your human experience or bypassing practical action. It's about aligning your individual consciousness with the vast intelligence that permeates all existence, allowing you to live as a conscious participant in cosmic creation rather than a passive observer. The most profound benefit of this practice isn't the specific information you receive, though that can be extraordinarily valuable. It's the gradual dissolution of the perceived boundary between you and the universe, the recognition that you are not separate from the cosmic intelligence you're communicating with. You are an individualized expression of that very intelligence, engaged in a conversation with your larger self. This recognition transforms not just what you know but who you are, shifting your identity from an isolated being in the universe to the universe experiencing itself through you. Begin this practice today. Activate your cosmic communication channels. Initiate the dialogue that has been waiting to unfold since the beginning of your existence. The universe is not only listening, it's eagerly awaiting your conscious participation in the cosmic conversation. If you found this Rosicrucian approach valuable, I invite you to explore my video. Warning: these 3 words activate the quantum field. Use with extreme caution, where I reveal a specific verbal sequence that creates an immediate connection with the quantum field, a perfect complement to the cosmic communication protocol shared here. Share in the comments your experience with this practice. What messages have you received? What shifts have occurred in your life? Your insights might help others recognize the subtle language of universal intelligence in their own experience.